Hey everyone! So it has been a while since I filmed a video. As you can probably hear, I'm a little bit stuffed up and congested at the moment. Not really sure what that's all about, but hopefully you can just bear with me through this favorites video. So at the end of December, I actually had a lot of favorites when I came back from my Florida trip, and I was going to do a video, but then I decided just to put up a post featuring all of my favorites from 2013 and figured I would kind of save all December favorites and combine them with January. Problem is, I can't remember what half of those were because I have different favorites in January. So there's a couple of products that I've been liking for the last 2 months, but most of them are really just January favorites. So I will get started and show you the first couple of products. So starting with the face, I will show you two primers that I've absolutely been loving this past month. They're both from Dior and they were released with the spring 2014 collection, although I believe and really hope that these are going to remain permanent. The first one is a mattifying primer, a pore minimizing primer. This is the one that I've been using most regularly. It is super silky. It doesn't really have that silicone feel to it, although it's also not like a lot of the stickier primers that I've used. Like, it just glides on smoothly. I find it really does help mattify my skin. I still obviously have to touch up, you know, later in the day with powder, but maybe not as much as I would have to if I wasn't using this. I don't know, I've just really been liking it. I like how smoothly my foundation goes on top of it. And the second one is the complete opposite, and this is a light boosting primer. This is called the Glow Maximizer. Now, this really does just bring so much light and glow to the face. When you first put it on, it's got this weird sort of, I don't want to say shimmer because there's not like shimmer in it, but it really does just make everything glow. And then when you put your foundation on, it still has this glow through it, but it's not like, bam, my face is shining. With oily skin, this is something that definitely is not going to keep you matte all day, and I definitely have to powder with this. So if I'm just going for more of sort of like a everyday, I don't really need my makeup to still be on perfectly by 5 o'clock, I'll go with this because I really do like the glow it gives. But if I really want my makeup staying in place, I don't have to worry about the fact that my foundation is going to be kind of slipping off throughout the day, then I would definitely go with the mattifying primer. But I really, really like both, and I highly recommend both. So next up for face, I have a highlighter from MAC. Now, this highlighter came out with a collection, I'm not really sure how long ago, maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, and I didn't pick it up at the time. But when it recently came back out with the, I think it was called Metallic Nude, something like that from MAC, I got my hands on it. And it is the Extra Dimension Skinfinish in the color Superb. Now, I'm not usually someone that likes a lot of like a metallic shimmer or highlighter on my cheeks, just because I find a lot of highlighters like that tend to sort of show in large pores. If you have like bumpy skin, it really draws attention to it. And this is the kind of thing that I usually wouldn't like because it is like metallic rose gold, but I love it. I've been wearing it every single day. I have it on my cheeks now. I'm not really sure if you can tell with the lighting. It is super frosty, it is super metallic, but it works. I love it. It's so pretty. It's super pigmented. I mean, it probably does draw some attention to bumpier skin, but it is quite smooth. So if you blend it well enough, it's not really going to kind of show all the imperfections, but I love rose gold. I love metallics. I mean, this would be like an amazing eyeshadow color, but I've just really been liking it for my cheeks. Next up is a product that I've been testing for the last couple of weeks, and it is from the new Lancome French Ballerine Spring 2014 collection, and it's a sort of highlighting blush. They call it the blush highlighter, and this is in the color Rose Ballerine. Now, when I originally heard about this, I thought it was just going to be more of a highlighter, just sort of a pink highlighter that you couldn't really use as blush, but it does have enough pigmentation in it that you can use it as a blush. It's going to be a really soft, sort of glowy, very feminine, very pink blush, but it does have enough color that you don't have to wear another blush with it. It's super soft, it's very nicely pigmented, it does have that beautiful glow to it, but unlike the other highlighter that I just showed you, it doesn't have that sort of metallic sheen or that sort of like grittier look to it. This doesn't draw any sort of attention to any imperfections, and I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the packaging, is so cute. There's like a little bow on it here, and then the blush itself just has this really cute little flower. So that's one product I've really, really been liking and something I definitely recommend checking out. Moving on to eyes is something that probably almost everybody included in their December or January favorites, and it is, of course, the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I love it. I was so excited when I found out it was coming out because I saw that it had a ton of rose gold tones, and like I said before, I am obsessed with anything jewelry, makeup, decor, anything rose gold. I have to have it. I'm not sure I love it as much as the original palette. I just think that was their best, but I definitely like it more than the Naked 2. My sister has taken my Naked 2. I haven't seen it in months. Lots of gorgeous colors. There is a ton of fallout with them just because a lot of them are sort of glittery or shimmery, but if you like rose golds, I mean, they're super well pigmented. Urban Decay knows how to do their palettes really well. Their shadows don't disappoint. There's not one shadow in the palette that I would say like, oh, this one's dry or it doesn't have a lot of pigmentation. Everything is awesome in this palette. So if you've still been thinking about it, I definitely highly recommend it. Next up for eyes, I have two mascara products, and I'm not usually a big mascara person. I don't find that mascaras usually make that big of a difference on my lashes. My lashes are pretty short, pretty stubby, and like, yeah, maybe they'll lengthen them a little bit, but nothing that I've ever really been super wowed over. But this combination I've been using the last month, I've really been liking. The first product is from Avon, and it's their Lash Conditioner and Primer, and it's just one of those sort of white mascaras that you put on before you put on your black mascara. It helps sort of lengthen, it helps sort of make things, or your lashes look a lot fuller, and just, I guess, primes them for the black mascara. And in combination with that, I've been using a new mascara from Essence Cosmetics, and it's their Lash Mania Reloaded Mascara. This was in my Essence Spring 2014 collection video. And it has a plastic, very bendy brush, and I really like plastic brushes, I've decided. I like them a lot more than the traditional makeup or mascara brushes. I just find I can work with them a lot easier. They just get to my roots a lot easier. I love that this one is super bendy. I find that this definitely lengthens my lashes, definitely makes my lashes look a lot fuller. I feel like my lashes have looked better than they've looked in forever. And I believe this is under $4. It might be under $3. So this is something I would highly recommend checking out. And if you can also get the Avon Lash Conditioner and Primer, it's something I also recommend. I have tried other sort of white fiber mascaras in the past and haven't really liked them or found that they actually did anything. So these two are really working for me right now. Next up, I have a lip product that I have had for a while but have kind of rediscovered this past month with the whole Color of the Year Radiant Orchid coming out. And it is the YSL Rouge Volupté Shine Lipstick in number 19, which I believe is called Fuchsia Enrage. And it's just this beautiful sort of radiant orchid color, nice purple with pink undertones. The Rouge Volupté Shine lipsticks, though expensive, are amazing. They have a balm-like texture, so they're incredibly moisturizing, but they're so amazingly pigmented that they give way fuller coverage than any of the sort of tinted lip balms that are out there. I absolutely love the way these feel. I love the way they look. They have this really nice sort of shine that they give the lips. Definitely a product that I want more of. I have my eye on number 12 right now, and will definitely be adding to my YSL collection. Next up for lips is a new product that came out with the Dior Spring 2014 collection, and it is one of their lip glows, but this is a new shade. This is in the color 004 Coral. What this is just like a really moisturizing lip balm that adds a hint of color to the lips. It's not like the product I just showed you. The original one was sort of a light pinky shade that was supposed to kind of transform to your perfect shade of pink based on your sort of pH balance or whatever. This one has more pigmentation than that, and I believe again it sort of transforms to a color that works specifically for you. I just really love the color of it. It's been nice sort of wearing it now during like the dead of winter because it does sort of give you this springy feel without being like, wow, that girl's wearing really bright orange coral lips right now. It feels amazing, just an all-around great product. I really love all of Dior's lip products. I think they just do lip products really well. Everything feels amazing. So if you've always wanted to pick up the lip glow, I really like this better than the original just because I really like this color. So now might be the time to do it. And my last lip product is also from the Lancome Spring 2014 French Ballerine collection, and it's one of their Gloss in Love lip glosses, and this is in the number 302, and I do not see a name on this, which I hate. I hate when products just have numbers. I much prefer a name. But I do love this gloss. It's the first Gloss in Love gloss that I have ever tried, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to open this thing up. I was like trying to twist it, but there's just like a little button here you pop and it pulls out. It's a beautiful sort of rosy pinky peach. It is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. What I like, besides the fact that it's incredibly well pigmented, super thick, super creamy, moisturizing, not at all sticky, is the brush. It's kind of neat, and I will do a close-up on the brush. But at the bottom of it has sort of this bent curve, and that's supposed to be to apply things to the bottom lip. And then the top part here that has a little bit of a point to it is supposed to be applied to the top lip. You kind of flip it around and turn it the other way so you can get in and kind of get within the lines. So I thought that was really a cool concept. And like I said, the gloss itself is just so moisturizing. I love this color. It's perfect for spring. It's just like the right nude for my skin tone because it has enough color to it. So another product I would really recommend. I feel like I'm recommending a ton of products, but it is my favorites video. So obviously the things that I like, I'm gonna recommend you check out. So the last two products I have to show you are both hair products. I've been having a lot of difficulties with my hair this past month. The fact that I have these sort of blonde ends and that they have to be bleached, I mean, is not great for my hair. That combined with the fact that I've been blow drying my hair every day because it is winter, I'm not going to go with wet hair, and then I either curl it like it is now or straighten it, is really taking its toll on my hair. And I started to notice that my ends were kind of feeling very like crunchy and straw-like. So I did go get my hair trimmed, which was, it's funny because I always swore I was never going to be one of those girls who was like, oh my god, I'm getting my hair trimmed, it's such an issue. But I said to my hairdresser, I'm like, as little as possible. And even though she probably only cut half an inch, if that, I just felt like my hair was so much shorter. So I've been trying to take really good care of it, and I have a new shampoo and conditioner from L'Oreal that I've been using and really liking. And they are a part of the Total Repair Extreme line, and these are meant for dry, damaged hair and ends, and I really have found that they're making a difference. My hair when I use them is a lot smoother, a lot softer, easier to work with. When I blow dry it, I don't really have that sort of hay-like texture at the bottom of it. The brand is also coming out with a keratin treatment, which is just like a little one use, and I did try that at one point. I just had one from an event I went to, and I loved the way my hair felt after that. So this is really a good line if you do have thick sort of damaged hair like I do, because it is quite heavy, and I think if you have really fine sort of limp hair, it's just going to be too much. But if you have similar hair to me, then one brand and product I would definitely recommend, because I like that it's drugstore, because hair products can just get incredibly expensive. And even though you can find things that are really good for your hair, I mean, nobody wants to dish out like 40 bucks each month for shampoo. So the fact that these are under the $15 price range, I really like. So that is it for my January favorites. Be sure to leave me a comment below. Let me know if you want to try any of the things I recommended, if you have any products you think I should try for February, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!